Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you a spicy Pokemon deck here. I made this deck up quite a long while ago, and it's spicy, guys. It's really good. I call it the Haxorus combo deck, and I've never seen anything like it. I'm actually playing expanded, I think, because I was playing with my other deck, but it's a standard deck. And I'm sorry for like the little side stuff here. I mean, it's not really a big deal, I don't think, but I didn't realize I would come out in the recording, because I didn't see it there obviously when I was playing the game, but it's not a big deal. And this deck has a very simple and very straightforward concept, and it typically wins. It wins very fast. There are 8 Pokemon in the deck, 4 Uxu and 4 Haxorus, guys. So oftentimes you do have to mulligan several times to get your Axu, but guys, it's classic. It's classic, okay? So all you need, if you don't know what Haxorus is, actually you'll see Haxorus. I'm not going to talk about it yet. Basically all you need to know is that you need 2 energy, you need a steel and a fighting, or you could use Double Dragon, which I do have 4 copies of Double Dragon. And we're like I said, we're gonna watch. Okay, you're gonna need rare candies. You're gonna need Ultra Balls. We'll go over the deck list after the game. But right now, we're just gonna watch through this. This is a post recording because I just wanted to be able to just talk, and I can go through what I was thinking in this and kind of how it all works out. So the big threat to this deck is losing Uxu on turn 2. The first turn your opponent can attack pretty much is the big threat here. So I have the beautiful, perfect hand. I got the Haxorus. I have the rare candy. I have both energies I need. And here, what I actually do is, in fear of my opponent killing my Uxu, because I have all of the things I already need for the evolution, I grab a second Uxu. And then we play the energy and pass turn. Now, besides stuff we have to get the combo together, we have just heal cards. It's just heal card and draw cards, and then the combo, of course. So Haxorus, there he is. We're about to play him on our next turn. He has 3 abilities, and one of them costs 1 generic. One of them costs just 1 steel. The other one costs 1 steel and 1 fighting. And the first ability is Dragon Dance, and it causes all of his attacks, as long as he is in play forever, to deal 100 bonus damage. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. His second ability just straight up deals 60 damage, so with Dragon Dance 160, and his second ability for 2 energy, 130 damage. This guy one-shots everything like a beast. So I look at his board here, and I see that I can pretty much one-shot everything, except for like one of them. Actually, I didn't realize. I thought I could one-shot the Delphox, but I actually can't. So I just go for the Dragon Pulse. But if you can't one-shot like most of their stuff, you want to go for the Dragon Dance, and then you can just Dragon Dance plus the Dragon Pulse will pretty much one-shot everything, minus some Mega Evolutions. So pretty much everything but Mega Evolutions. I think you'll even one-shot some Mega Evolutions. Now, this is pretty straightforward. Now, the only thing I really have to fear, because I have so many healing cards, of course, I mean, I have 160 health. I'm not too worried about getting one-shotted, but it is possible, of course. But the big thing I have to worry about is a Lysander coming out, or the card Escape Rope 2, anything that forces me to switch, pretty much, is what I'm afraid of. And that's the risk with Dragon Dance and having multiple Pokemon on your bench, because if you swap out Dragon Dance, of course the effect goes away. So it only stays in effect as long as that Pokemon is the active Pokemon. So now I go for the Dragon Dance here, because I realize that there's a lot of stuff that I can't one-shot, and that's obviously the goal. He puts on some energies. He's just doing fire deck stuff, just energy graveyard shenanigans. I'm not really too worried about anything. yeah, this is all pretty straightforward stuff, and I'm just going to draw a card, and I'm looking for a second combo, just to have the backup Haxorus. I'm playing the Kiera or whatever that girl is right there. She searches for a fighting type Pokemon and a item card. There's a better card for that, but I don't have it. Pretty much I use her just to get rare candy. Like, literally just to get rare candy. She is 4 more rare candy in my deck. There's a card that you can use that searches for any item or any supporter. And so that card is strictly better, but I don't have it, so. And there, just the sharp thing. I don't need to discard cards on the top of my deck, so I don't bother. I've never decked myself with this, but I guess it's possible. Because at Dragon Pulse, you have to discard the top 3 cards of your deck. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a disadvantage or an advantage, honestly. It seems like an advantage, I guess, to me. I mean, you could like Verse Seeker and stuff then, but I don't know. And here's where I win, because I heal. I drew a Steel Energy, so I can just discard the Steel, reattach it. I use those Super Potions because since it only takes 2 energy to activate, it's very easy to just discarding a card is no big deal. Or discarding an energy is no big deal. And victory. So yeah, this is the Haxorus combo, boys, and it is fire, let me tell you. And I honestly don't necessarily recommend this deck if you want to be super competitive, because there's a high chance you get blown out, but there's also a high chance to blow out. If you want to climb and just climb that ladder and get those wins really fast, this deck wins really fast. And I mean, it can also lose really fast, but this is actually probably one of the best decks for climbing the ladder just because of how fast it is and how fast it does what it needs to do. Alright guys, yeah, we're gonna go check out the deck now. This is just a pre-recording of me doing it. But yeah, I'll be right back. Be right back. Alright, hello everyone. I got those young editing skills. Did you see that cut? Amazing. Okay. So, I told you, 8 Pokemon in the deck. We have 4 Haxorus and 4 Haxorus. And yeah, definitely gotta make sure at least 3 of them are foil. I don't know why those ones are foil. I think because I just got them from a random trade and got foil ones. Okay, so here's what we're on. We got 4 Aero Bikes. Actually, I was going to put Trainer Mail in this deck. I have forgotten to, but 4 Aero Bikes, 2 Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball is a search for Haxorus. 4 Rare Candy. 3 Roller Skates. Again, just trying to assemble our combo. We only have 1 Super Potion because honestly, we don't really need to heal that much. It's just nice to have a little bit there. 4 Ultra Balls to, of course, again, search for our Pokemon. Whichever one we need. The Korean. I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's, like I said, there's a better one for it. I don't know the name. And I'm 95% sure I don't have it, but I don't bother looking. I don't really need it that much. 3 Lysander, that's really important to pull out because, you know, obviously they're going to try to one-shot you, so they're going to try to stack energy on 1 Pokemon. Got to pull them in. 3 Pokemon Center Lady, we use this as our main healing because it doesn't really matter that it's a supporter because once we have the Haxorus out, we don't really care about using supporters. Some Professor Birch's Observations, some Professor Skymore's, obviously just really good draw cards. And we have 1 Steven, and he searches for a supporter and a basic energy so we can get it. Make sure if we have, like, you know, if we only have steel, we can get our other one. We can use him to search for this, to search for a rare candy, and do this whole convoluted thing. And then 2 Scorched Earth because we can dump those extra fighting energies. We have 7 fighting energy, 5 steel, and 4 double dragon. Now this is actually a pretty decent amount of energy. You could probably drop some and add in like a trainer's mail or something. I might actually end up doing that, I'm not sure, but it seems to work really well. We have a slightly more fighting because we can discard him to the stadium. Of course, we're not the only people playing that stadium, so that still works. And Double Dragon instantly turns on your guy, and it's just amazing, right? So yeah, I definitely recommend trying this deck out just for fun. I think it's really, really cheap. I mean, almost all of these are very common cards, right? I mean, like, everyone has Lysanders and Ultra Balls, I think. Probably Rare Candy might be the hardest one to get your hands on. and double dragon energies. I'm pretty sure it's really cheap. You can just, if you have packs or you win tournaments, you can just trade for these on the website. Yeah. So this is the Haxorus combo, guys. Like I said, I highly recommend you try it out just for fun. It's really fast games, and it's just fast action, and it's really cool. So, yeah. Until next time, guys. Deuces.